Hi, I'm Carl Prettyman, and you might want to put down the sock and pick up a box of tissues, because this one's going to be a jerker. Tear jerker, come on now! Now I'm good friends with an old gal who used to pick a get fiddle with me at a border bar somewhere between Texas and Oklahoma, and I'm going to play a song about the tough times she's been going through. But after I tell you her story. Now I'm not going to mention her name, but Tanya's one of the... Shit! Well, she's just one of the sweetest gals you ever met. But don't mistake her niceness for kindness, because if you make fun of her mullet, she'll have you tasting the hog shit she forgot to wash off her knuckles while you're kissing her championship steer wrestling belt buckle. 2005. She served our country across seas and then came back to serve our streets. So that's Officer Tanya to you and me. So as you hopefully kind of caught on to by now, Tanya ain't your Forever 21 type of gal. More like Forever 21 Gun Salute or Forever 21 Jump Street. And for all you boys waiting on me to @ Tanya in the comment section, sorry buckaroos, she got a pretty little wife. She don't swipe left, she don't swipe right, hell she'd sideswipe a buffalo like a linebacker if it was out of line. The only tender she got in her life is beef tenderloins and tender loving care. But sadly, that's where the dream ends. See, she and her old lady been looking to adopt in the state of Oklahoma, but because of Mary Fallon and Sally Kern and the disciples of the prophet, the child welfare prophet, not only can Tanya not raise anything more than some chickens and a couple alpacas, but there's a shit ton of little babies out there who didn't choose to be born. Just waiting on a couple souls telling, baby, we ain't never gonna let you go. Oklahoma came up with something called the Child Welfare Provider Inclusion Act, which is a bunch of words that don't make no damn sense, so let me break it down for you. The state funnels a whole bunch of your tax money to make sure that their homeboys get a chunk. Who are their homeboys? The donors. And some of them donors are companies called child welfare providers. And most of them are Christian companies, which means they don't pay their taxes, they just steal yours. Days are coming out and saying, I'd like a baby, us too, dibs on next. We think it's time for a little one. All right, so here's all the little babies being put up for adoption. And this is the single mothers, and here's a couple gay potatoes. He got a little mustache, that's funny. So here's a fun fact, single mother culture is no longer a stigma. And because of more women in the workforce and Beyonce, all the single ladies can take care of their own. So less babies being put up for adoption. Now this is great news because more moms are raising their babies and gay folks are feeling free to come out. So more parents are looking to adopt. Hallelujah! Except here's the problem. That's bad for business. See, to the billionaires, these little babies, they're just money. So these third-party agencies, to keep their business booming, they gotta do two things. Turn away good parents and steal children. Don't worry, I'll do a CPS video next. It's gonna melt your toupee. So they say things like, what parents are we gonna turn away? Shit, let's start with Tanya. But she passed all the background checks. She didn't pass the Bible check. But she and her wife, they're God-fearing Christians. We'll say, they can't be Christian. Now that's mighty unchristian of you to say. And everyone knows Christians are the best around children. The Catholics, Christians are the only ones who could be around children. Well, I'm agnostic, so. And if you're gay, you ain't Christian. And that's that. Anywhere in the Bible, Lord Almighty, Carol, call the governor, you tell that hag I got a re-election check coming her way. Just so long as she smites all the queers. What if the taxpayers start wondering where their money's going? Tell them what we always told them. It's all about the children. First and foremost, let me remind y'all that just because you're bumping muffins or tickling pickles, don't mean you can't raise no baby. Now, I love a good Christian, but Christian companies been turning away people they deem unfit, which includes homosexuals, which means they are put on the same bar as titty diddlers and crackheads. What the Child Welfare Provider Inclusion Act actually does is protect these agencies' right to discriminate based on religion, which is like state prisons having the right to discriminate against cults. You wouldn't want that, would you? Bunch of Charlie Mansons walking around talking about, hey man, the state is blue and the church is green and it's all the same and they got rules so they put it together and I'm just a perpetrator. Yeah, probably not. Mary Fallon says, the problem is you're trying to change the definition of what sin is and God is not changing the definition. Now besides taking a big old dump on the separation of church and state, you're like a good Sharpie, babe. You got a fine point. And you also won't fucking go away. You're right, God has defined sin. and he ain't changing it. But I'm not reading where you banned Lobster Fest or working on Sundays. That's funny. You must prioritize shellfish over children being loved. Or maybe there's just no anti-Sunday labor lobbyist. Chick-fil-A is where you bridge the gap. Now y'all stop making excuses and let Tanya raise a baby! She got a broken heart. She got a broken toe. Stumped her foot dancing to yoke on down in Broken Bow. She wears Wrangler boot-cut jeans tucked inside of her boot. And her preference of perfume is that green bottle brewed. From her knuckles to the buckle, she's all grit and no grace. She'll piss out in the parking lot all over the place. Got a mullet on top of her skull, it blows in the Oklahoma wind. Won't catch her in a romper, she don't follow them trends. Lives on a ranch, just her and her wife. All they wanna do is raise one little bitty life. With that big Mary Fallon and that horse Sally Kern. Say if you're gay, you ain't Christian, you can all feel the burn. If you ain't Christian, you're missing their primary concern. Agnostics can't raise babies not till Jesus returns. Agnostics can't raise babies not till Jesus returns.